changed the linen cloth and lit the candle after 8. Outside the evening hurried off while I sat listening to the rain. The chair across from mine was bare. A folded menu hid its face. Your favorite wine was written there beside a small and faded stain. They moved the pictures, changed the door, but left the place we knew before. At the table by the window where the city drifted by, you would draw a heart in circles while the rain erased the sky. Now the candle leans toward your chair as though it knows you once sat there. Love may leave without a sound, but some rooms keep it around. One April night you missed the train and laughed as midnight bells were heard. You held my cold hands near the flame and promised more than spoken words. By autumn letters filled the drawer, and fewer came with every week. The final one said nothing more than all the things we could not speak. At the table by the window where the city drifted by, you would draw a heart in circles while the rain erased the sky. Now the candle leans towards your chair as though it knows you once sat there. Love may leave without a sound, but some rooms keep it around. I asked the waiter if he knew what became of you that year. He placed another cup in view and said he sometimes waits for you here. The doorway opened with the rain. A shadow crossed the amber floor. I knew the silver in your hair before you turned to face me there. At the table by the window while the city drifted by, you sat down without an answer, with a lifetime in your eyes. The candle stood between us two like one small flame the years passed through. Love had wandered far from home, but never left that room alone. Two coffee cups, the quiet rain, your weathered hand reaching for mine. The window held our faces there beneath the old cafe sign. evening train crossed Saint Germain and shook the water from the street. A newspaper escaped the rain beneath a stranger's hurried feet. I took the long way to the square, past shuttered shops and window lights. The chestnut leaves were shining there like little mirrors in the night. I told myself I came to see how little you still meant to me. But I wrote your name in the evening rain on a window clouded white. Every letter trembled down the pane through the amber cafe light. I watched it wander line by line, as though the glass could read my mind. The rain erased what I could not say, but your name would not wash away. A violinist near the bridge played low beneath a striped cafe. His melody crossed every ridge of all the years I packed away. I found the house where you once stayed, the brass bell weathered by the cold. A young girl opened when I rang and said you moved away years ago. So I wrote your name in the evening rain on a window clouded white. Every letter trembled down the pane through the amber cafe light. I watched it wander line by line, as though the glass could read my mind. The rain erased what I could not say, but your name would not wash away. Then in the bookshop by the Seine I saw our photograph displayed, two laughing faces in a frame from one forgotten summer day. The owner said you left it there and asked that it be kept for me. Behind the frame in faded blue, you wrote, "Come back when you are free." Now I speak your name into the rain, where the river meets the night. Every syllable becomes a flame in the softly fading light. The years may blur the roads we knew and turn our summer skies to blue, but love can cross a world of gray when one true name refuses to fade. I held the photograph beneath the shelter of my open coat and walked beside the silver Seine toward the address that you wrote. The evening folded into blue along the Rue de Rivoli. A waiter set one cup for two, then quietly looked away from me. Your old cafe was warm and bright. The window wore a silver stream. I watched the taxis cross the light like yellow lanterns through a dream. I came to leave the past behind, but every drop recalled the time. Paris kept the rain for me, falling where we used to be, on every roof and chestnut tree. Paris kept the rain for me. It washed your footsteps from the stone, but could not teach my heart to roam. The whole wide world had set me free, but Paris kept the rain for me. The corner band began a tune we danced to once in early May. The saxophone beneath the moon turned 20 years to yesterday. I found your postcard in my glove. Its faded ink had turned to gray. You wrote some city shelter love. I never knew what you would say. Paris kept the rain for me, falling where we used to be, on every roof and chestnut tree. Paris kept the rain for me. It washed your footsteps from the stone, but could not teach my heart to roam. The whole wide world had set me free, but Paris kept the rain for me. And through the glass I saw a man with silver resting in his hair. He raised his eyes, he raised his hand, and 20 winters left the air. The traffic moved, the doorway shone, one empty chair was waiting there. I placed your postcard by my own and heard your footsteps on the stair. Paris kept the rain for us, soft upon the evening bus, across the bridge beneath the trees. Paris kept our memories. It could not promise love would stay, or give us back one vanished day. But when you opened that cafe door, the rain was ours once more. Two cups were warming by the pane as midnight cleared the window glass. The city gathered up its rain and let the lonely years pass. The clock above the bakery was nearly 10 and running slow. I chose the corner quietly where we watched winter turn to snow. The waiter brought a porcelain cup with one small spoon upon the side. I almost asked him for enough to sweeten yours, then softly smiled. Some habits linger in the hand long after hearts have changed their plans. Coffee for one, memories for two, one for the evening, one for you. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, your empty chair across from me. Coffee for one, memories for two, warm as the days when love was new. I came alone, but all night through the smallest things kept bringing you. You always broke the sugar cube and left one half beside my plate, then drew a boat in drops of blue while we discussed the hands of fate. We planned a room above the Seine with yellow curtains, books, and wine. But morning called you to the train, and other roads carried off mine. Coffee for one, memories for two, one for the evening, one for you. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, your empty chair across from me. Coffee for one, memories for two, warm as the days when love was new. I came alone, but all night through the smallest things kept bringing you. I used to think remembering was just another kind of pain, but roses bloom when given spring, and rivers rise because of rain. So I unfolded our old years without regret, without disguise. A life can hold both smiles and tears and lose no beauty from its eyes. Coffee for one, memories for two, one for the past we never knew. Steam on the glass, dawn on the street, no longer asking time to repeat. The waiter turned the cafe sign. The rain grew quiet on the square. I left one sugar cube behind and walked into the morning air. The flower shop had changed its name. The old hotel was painted white, but water gathered just the same beneath the balconies that night. A green bus side beside the square. The chestnut branches brushed the sky. I found the corner waiting there, the street where we once said goodbye. I thought the years would make it small, but one wet stone remembered all. On the street where we said goodbye, you stood beneath the borrowed light. The rain was falling from your coat. You held a ticket in your hand. I watched the last bus pass us by and blamed the weather for my eyes. We turned away, but neither knew goodbye was not what love would choose. The station clock had struck 11. Your train was leaving with the dawn. You asked if I believed in heaven. I said, not one that you have gone. Then pride became my winter gloves, and silence buttoned up my coat. You waited for one word of love. I gave you none, though my heart spoke. On the street where we said goodbye, you stood beneath the borrowed light. The rain was falling from your coat. You held a ticket in your hand. I watched the last bus pass us by and blamed the weather for my eyes. We turned away, but neither knew goodbye was not what love would choose. The flower seller called to me and brought a wooden box outside. She said, a man left this this years ago. In case you ever pass this side, inside your unused ticket lay, with one short sentence written through: I missed the train and stayed till day, but could not find my way to you. On the street where we said goodbye, I read your words beneath the light. The rain ran gently through the square, like all the years between us there. You never took that train at dawn. You waited after I had gone. We lost our way, but now I knew goodbye was never meant by you. I placed white roses by the door, then heard the flower seller say, he comes here every Tuesday night, and pointed softly down the way. The hallway smelled of dust and pine. The upstairs clock was losing time. I turned the key we used before and found a letter by the door. The room was pale with afternoon. One curtain moved, the other hung. Your old blue cup, a silver spoon, remained from when our lives were young. No stamp, no date, no place to send, just my name written in your hand. A letter beneath the door, waiting where we lived before. All the words we could not say, folded in a page of gray. A letter beneath the door, asked for nothing, promised no more. Only one line carried through. I left the light each night for you. You wrote about the winter cold, the leaking roof, the record sold, the Sunday market by the square, and how you sometimes saw me there. But every face became a sign, every footstep crossed your mind. You kept the little upstairs room, and and change the water for the blooms. A letter beneath the door, waiting where we lived before. All the words we could not say, folded in a page of gray. A letter beneath the door, asked for nothing, promised no more. Only one line carried through. I left the light each night for you. The final page was soft with age. If you return, don't mourn the years. Open the window, clear the room, and let the morning enter here. I raised the shade above the street. The summer air came warm and sweet. Then from the courtyard far below, a familiar voice said, hello. A letter beneath the door was not a farewell anymore. Morning crossed the wooden floor as your footsteps reached the door. The old clock found its hour again. Two shadows warmed the quiet hall. I placed your letter by the vase where morning roses touched the wall. The porter closed the heavy door, and midnight settled on the floor. A tired pianist played in blue, the song I used to dance with you. I chose the window, table 9, beside a glass of autumn wine. Outside, the taxis cross the rain like yellow beads upon a chain. Then someone spoke your name nearby, and every candle leaned to hear. At the last table by the window, I heard that you were doing well. You found a house beside the water, and roses climbing where you dwell. At the last table by the window, I raised my glass but drank it slow. Some hearts are meant to keep alight for roads they never chose to follow. The stranger said you kept a chair for absent friends who wandered there. And in a frame above the fire, he placed a photograph from choir. We stood there dressed in summer white before our separate trains that night. He never told him who I was. He only said you smile because at the last table by the window I heard that you were doing well. You found a house beside the water and roses climbing where you dwell. At the last table by the window I raised my glass but drank it slow. Some hearts are meant to keep alight for roads they never chose to follow. He left a card beside my wine, your coastal road, your careful hand. Below the address one short line, come when the roses bloom again. At the last table by the window the rain grew quiet on the glass. I folded up your little message and let the lonely midnight pass. Some hearts can keep a gentle light without returning to the past. The pianist closed the wooden lid. The porter drew the curtain wide. I placed your card inside my glove and waited for the morning tide. The screen door breathed against the frame. A rooster called beyond the grain. I left my suitcase by the gate and walked the road before too late. The fields were pale with morning dew. The barn wore shadows soft and blue. Then through the sycamores I saw one porch light burning through the dawn. You always said a light could guide a wandering heart back home in time. Leave the porch light on for me when the morning finds the trees. I may travel far and wide, but your window knows my way. Leave the porch light on for me like a small and faithful flame. Every road I could not keep led me home before the day. Your coffee waited by the stove beside the quilt your mother sewed. A faded calendar remained blame. Leave the porch light on for me. When the morning finds the trees, I may travel far and wide, but your window knows my way. Leave the porch light on for me, like a small and faithful flame. Every road I could not keep led me home before the day. I brought no fortune from the west, just worn out boots and one request. If half your heart remembers mine, let me repair the porch this time. You placed my old cup in my hand, then drew the curtains from the land. The sun came rolling through the wheat and laid its gold around our feet. Leave the porch light on for me till I learn where I should be. I have crossed the restless years to find your doorway waiting here. At 5:30 the light went out. The sun rose warm above the ground. 2 cups were cooling on the rail. My suitcase rested by the stairs. The country bus left clouds of white along the road at morning light. I crossed the field behind the mill and found our wooden cottage still. The shutters leaned, the paint had gone. Wild clover climbed across the lawn, but by the fence in summer green, the old tree stood and waited there. My father planted it at 3 and said its shade will outlive me. The apricot tree remembers me. It holds the summers I can't see. In every branch, in every leaf, my father's hands return to me. The apricot tree remembers me. Though time has changed the family, one golden fruit fell at my feet, as if the years had saved it there. Our neighbor came across the lane. Her silver braid was wet with rain. She brought the knife he used each spring, and one small note tied up with string. Don't grieve for rooms that lose their light, or chairs left empty in the night. Take what is sweet, return the stone, and something loved will carry on. The apricot tree remembers me. It holds the summers I can't see. In every branch, in every leaf, my father's hands return to me. The apricot tree remembers me. Though time has changed the family, one golden fruit fell at my feet, as if the years had saved it there. I ate beneath the fading sun, then cleared the weeds when day was done. Beside the gate I pressed the seed into the earth beside my knee. The apricot tree remembers me. And now I know what memory means. Not keeping every door behind, but planting love for those to find. At dusk I placed a basket down upon the neighbor's wooden stair, then closed the gate and took the road, with summer breathing in my hair. The chandeliers were wrapped in sheets. Dust rested on the velvet seats. A painted sign beside the stairs said Monday no one enters here. The night clerk knew why I had come. He found our record side marked 1, then drew the curtains from the floor and turned the key in the ballroom door. The needle fell, the old song sighed. I felt your hand return to mine. One dance before they close the room, before they take the roses down. Let me cross this faded floor the way we did in evening blue. One dance before the lights go dark. No grand goodbye, no final bow. Just leave our record balcony. You stepped upon the hem of me. My borrowed dress was much too long. You missed each turn but sang along through 40 years of winter trains, Sunday walks and window rain. You held me as you did that night, with patient hands and laughter bright. One dance before they close the room, before they take the roses down. Let me cross this faded floor the way we did in evening blue. One dance before the lights go dark. No grand goodbye, no final bow. Just leave our record turning low, and let me keep this moment now. The music thin, the record slow. The clerk stood waiting by the door. I touched the place your shoulder knew, then crossed the floor one time alone. One dance before they close the room. The morning waited in the hall. I left no tears upon the floor, only our song against the wall. The clerk returned my silver pin, found underneath our table chair. I fastened it above my heart and walked into the morning air. The lobby clock was losing time. Above the desk at 9:30. The lounge had changed its velvet red to quiet shades of green instead. The old piano faced the wall. No evening crowd, no curtain call. The barman smiled and brought to me a yellow card marked 73. He found it underneath the keys, where someone hid old melodies. Your name was on the request card, your careful letters small and dark. Play the song she loves the most before I leave her with the dawn. Your name was on the request card, but I had never seen it then. I sang that night to strangers' eyes while you slipped quietly beside the pillar light, a railway ticket folded white. I thought your empty chair had meant you tired of songs and simply went. But on the back one sentence lay, I could not ask her heart to stay. The ink had faded soft and brown like autumn leaves upon the town. Your name was on the request card, your careful letters small and dark. Play the song she loves the most before I leave her with the dawn. Your name was on the request card, but I had never seen it then. I sang that night to strangers' eyes while you slipped quietly away. The barman turned the piano round and lowered every lamp but one. I placed the card beside the keys, then sang what should have reached you then. Your name was on the request card. The final table heard our song. No train returned, no years came back, yet something lost was carried home. I left the card beneath the keys, exactly where your hand had laid it. Outside the hotel, awning stirred, and dawn unbuttoned every shadow. The waiter turned the chairs at 10, then filled our cups and left again. The papers waited clean and white between your hand and mine that night. Your overcoat was damp with rain, mine held the scent of morning trains. We spoke of lamps and garden gates, as if small things could make us wait. You reached to sign, then looked away, and asked me how my roses grew. 2 rings beside the coffee, 2 circles on the tablecloth. One held 30 years of Sundays, one held words we never lost. 2 rings beside the coffee, while midnight crossed the window pane. We came to close the door between us, but could not turn the key that way. You said the house had learned my name. The hallway sounded wrong at 8. I said your chair beside the fire had gathered dust I could not face. We counted every careless word, then all the kindness left unheard. The band played low behind the wall, a melody from early fall. 2 rings beside the coffee, 2 circles on the tablecloth. 1 held 30 years of Sundays, 1 held words we never lost. 2 rings beside the coffee, while midnight crossed the window pane. We came to close the door between us, but could not turn the key that way. You folded up the unsigned page and placed it underneath your cup. No vow was made, no pardon asked. You only said, shall we go home? 2 rings beside the coffee, then one by one we put them on. The rain had washed the empty avenue. A pale blue hour approached the dawn. The waiter found 2 cups gone cold, and papers sleeping underneath. Outside our shadows shared 1 coat as morning opened down the street. The rain had blurred the avenue. The lounge was closing just past 2. I raised my cup and saw you there, a silver ribbon through your hair. You stood beneath the amber light, with mother's scarf around you tight, the blue one from her cedar drawer I had not seen in 20 years. You touched its edge and looked at me as if no time had crossed between. Our mother's blue scarf crossed the room and brought the old house back in bloom. The kitchen clock, the window rain, her hands dividing bread again. Our mother's blue scarf crossed the pulled an empty chair for me and laid one end across it there. We spoke of how the letters stopped, the birthday cards returned unopened. You thought I sold her wedding ring, I thought you took most everything. Then from your purse beneath a glove, you drew the note she left for us. My daughters share what time allows, no keepsake matters more than this. Our mother's blue scarf crossed the room and brought the old house back in bloom. The kitchen clock, the window rain, her hands dividing bread again. Our mother's blue scarf crossed the room where pride had left no words to spare. You pulled an empty chair for me and laid one end across it there. We read the note beneath one lamp while midnight faded from the glass. You laughed the way you did at 10, and I became your sister then. Our mother's blue scarf crossed the room. No vanished year returned that night, but when we wrapped it round us both, the morning seemed a softer light. We left 2 cups upon the tray and shared a cab through waking streets. The scarf lay folded on our knees, one shade of blue between 2 hands. I turned the final register and tied the keys with faded cord. The winter moon lay on the desk where Father kept the traveler's book. The rooms above were stripped and bare, white sheets were folded on each chair. By dawn a man would take the sign that bore our family name since 9. I reached to dim the lobby light when someone knocked into the night. The last lamp in the lobby was meant to fade before the dawn, but a child was sleeping in her arms, and the northern road was long. The last lamp in the lobby made one small circle for shelter until morn. I gave a roommate down the hall, the one with roses on the wall. She found my father's guest book there and read the words beside the stairs. No weary soul should pass this door while one good lamp can shine once more. The last lamp in the lobby was meant to fade before the dawn, but a child was sleeping in her arms, and the northern road was long. The last lamp in the lobby made one small circle, warm and gold. Some doors are closed with iron keys, some stay open through the cold. I cut the cord around the keys and placed them in the drawer again, then crossed tomorrow from the page and wrote one guest beneath her name. The last lamp in the lobby was burning when the daylight came. A little boy ran down the stairs and softly asked the hotel's name. The last lamp in the lobby had shown me what I could not see. A house survives beyond its walls, through every stranger given peace. The man arrived to take the sign. I told him he could leave it there. Outside, the snow released the road. Inside, 3 plates were set for breakfast.